In today's video, I'm going to talk about the differences between American graduations and Taiwanese graduations. Hey everyone, what's up? My name is Leah. Welcome back to my channel. If you are interested in what life looks like living and working abroad, this channel's for you. I have just finished attending 3 different graduations for my students. There are some really pretty distinguished differences when you attend a graduation in Taiwan. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about the differences between American graduations and Taiwanese graduations. I haven't seen my students in person in almost a month. We've been teaching online to manage the spread of COVID. Last year, if one student tested positive for COVID, the entire school was shut down. This year, our students are allowed to come together one more time for graduation. So I'm really not sure when the Ministry of Education made this decision to allow these last-minute changes for graduation to happen, but I'm still excited to go. The auditorium is pretty empty considering all of the family members that are expected to show. So that's one of the first major differences that I've noticed between Taiwan and America. So it wasn't mandated that people stay home, it was just suggested. I think in America, people would not stay home if it were just a suggestion. It would have to be mandated. Every student is given like their own slideshow from like birth to 6th grade. When I say slideshow, I don't mean like showing a class picture and then zooming in on Jane like, hey, there's Jane. No. These are baby pictures, first day of school, field trips, classroom activities. So you literally get a glimpse of growing up with your students in these pictures in this slideshow. It's really cool. Then there's an actual graduation ceremony. This is students receiving their certificate, but there's something else that I really find incredibly cool. So I often talk about how Asia really has a group mentality. Things tend to be done for the good of the whole. The first thing that I thought was really cool that the students are actually given gifts. The entire class, all of them, are given really nice gifts like box fans, stationery, clothes, money. Not only that, but the community, the actual community itself, give their own gifts to the students. So the mayor contributes his own gift for the top performing students. There are gifts for students who the community feel are natural leaders. There are gifts from the village where the students grew up. There's gifts for things like best in sports, those who helped out the most in their community. This isn't something that's coming from like a budget or a GoFundMe account where people contribute if they can. Everybody contributes to buying students that grew up in their village, that grew up in their community, a gift. Students honor their teachers. As a group, the students honored their teachers. They literally thanked them for everything that they have done, or they either sung them a song or they came together to write poetry. I can see individual students doing this for their teacher, but the whole group submitting this with their own time and energy, like I thought that was really cool. Okay, and then there's the ceremony. The ceremony itself was only like 30 minutes. But even afterwards, there's not a lot of hanging out like we do in America. There isn't emotional goodbyes and nostalgic remembrances of what it was like to grow up in these communities. And it might be because maybe these students all live in the same community and they will see each other again. But literally it was like the ceremony is done. They hung out for like 5 minutes to take pictures with each other and then it was like deuces. What did you think of this graduation? Did you find it as unique as I did? I'm really glad that I got to be a part of this. Last year, graduation was canceled and it was held online. We got 2 more weeks of school left. While I am home over summer vacation, I will be sharing tips and strategies for those new teachers that are going to be in the classroom for the first time. things that you should prepare for. If there are any specific topics that you would like for me to address, please leave them in the comment box below. As always, I thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you on the next video.